Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 episode. Before we get started, every single week I like to do a giveaway for my subscribers, and I'm also giving away 3 copies of Destiny 2. The details for those giveaways are on the screen now. All you have to do is pause the video, read the instructions, and enter in for the giveaways. Also, congratulations to whoever's announced the winner. To get into this Destiny 2 video, we are going over the darkness and why we will not be understanding what the darkness is in Destiny 2's story. Destiny 2 developer Bungie is trying to make things easier and less confusing this time around than compared to Destiny 1. The story will be in the game, not in lore cards, which is the Grimoire cards that we had to find on Bungie.net. You'll be able to fly between destinations without ever having to hop out to orbit. And Destiny 2's writers aren't even going to try to explain what the hell the darkness is. That's the key thing behind all of this. We don't know what the darkness is. We've been fighting it for 3 years, but we still have no explanation as to what it is. In a 22-minute interview with Kotaku's Split Screen podcast recorded at E3 2017, Destiny 2 game director Luke Smith spoke about a variety of features that will and won't be available when the game debuts on September on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You should listen to the full episode, but Kotaku hopefully pulled out some more interesting tidbits of information, so let's go over them. As previously announced, Destiny 2 will include an in-game map that players can use, which is completely different from the original Destiny. Smith confirmed to Kotaku that the sequel will also offer some fast travel options, although the players will have to unlock them first. Currently, Guardians on a patrol in Destiny's Old Russia have to ride their sparrows all the way from the Forgotten Shore to the Divide, and sometimes look up fan-made maps that the internet has created up for them. Nothing that Bungie has actually given us, though. One thing Luke Smith said was, one of the things we're trying to do in Destiny 2 is we're trying to unhide a bunch of the fun. You know, instead of finding the fun on Reddit, let's find the fun in the game. This is a very good point that Luke Smith made, and I'm really excited for Destiny 2. During the Destiny 2 gameplay livestream a month ago, Bungie discussed a number of new activities that players will find while on patrol. Lost sectors sound like mysterious dungeons, while adventures are side missions with unique mechanics and rewards. Smith also told Kotaku about a type of event called Silent, in which a bunch of monsters show up and start doing stuff. And there's another one with the tentative name Flashpoint, a featured location with special items. Bungie is adding these elements because, said Smith, we know that players in Destiny are always looking for, in a bunch of ways, excuses to spend time in the world. The main antagonists in the universe of Destiny are aliens of various races, the Fallen, Hive, Vex, and Cabal, as well as the corrupted Taken versions and the Sevified versions of the Fallen that decided to go to the Dark. They are related in some unknown way to a cosmic force or enemy known as the Darkness, while Guardians are being powered by the light. The thing is, across all of Destiny's wonderful lore, nobody ever explains who or what the Darkness is. Smith acknowledged this in a previous interview with Game Informer and said, while we do owe our players a story there, it won't come in Destiny 2. Kotaku asked him to elaborate. So I think that at a point, just totally candidly, we had no idea what it was, Smith told Kotaku. Straight up, we had no clue. Smith explained that because Bungie's writers didn't know what the darkness was, they just decided to lump all the races together as minions of the darkness, but he admitted that players and the game itself deserve a better explanation. So for Destiny 2, the story will focus on the light and what it means to be chosen as a guardian of the light. Because when we're going to talk about the darkness next, we need to know what it is and have a plan for it, said Smith. And we do, in quotation marks. So basically, Smith and Bungie, Activision, all of them have a plan moving forward for what the darkness is. But right now, the story is so scarce in information for the darkness. We need to explain what we are as Guardians first, explain the light, where the Traveler came from, what the ghosts are doing here to resurrect Guardians, and how there's going to be a plan to really explain what the darkness is and why the Traveler has granted this light for us to protect the world. That is the whole idea of what Bungie and Activision are trying to set up. So ultimately, there is a plan, but as for Destiny 2, we're not really going to be able to understand what the darkness is probably until the next game comes out, or at least a future DLC expansion for Destiny 2. So plan to learn more about the darkness in the future, but as of right now, Destiny 2 will not be focusing on the darkness. And there you have it, Guardians. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you want to stay up to date with Destiny 2 information on this channel, make sure to press that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit the little bell, turn on notifications to know when I get live or when I upload a new video. And as always, Guardians, stay violent and be privileged.
Oh, hi. VPG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there's the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy!